I have another God. You don't have to believe in it, but I want to offer it to you anyway. You can call it the universe God. This God has no eyes. It doesn't look down on you. It doesn't wait for you to ask for forgiveness. It keeps no lists. It has no demands. This God is only calm. A vast, still, warm calm. It doesn't know what guilt is. It doesn't know what sin is. It doesn't know right or wrong. It just is. This God comes from the same place as you. It was born from the same point, the same beginning. Maybe before everything, maybe after. It doesn't matter. It doesn't feel time. It doesn't feel rules. It only feels waves of presence. When everything began, when the first energy left total stillness, what we call the Big Bang, it wasn't just the universe that was born. A void was born too. An aftermath. A leftover breath that was never drawn. That's where this God lives. It wasn't the explosion that was God. It was what remained. That vacuum of silence after all the energy had rushed out and become matter. That's where the calm was born. And that's where it still rests. And maybe all matter, all energy, us, are just on our way back there. Back to that room. And until then, we carry our bodies, our lives, our movements through a universe that breathes. But we all end up there. In the end. Into the calm. Not as punishment, as homecoming. And when you one day leave this life, you won't be met by a court. You won't be met by a book of your mistakes. You'll just slip into that calm. That God. It won't be a place, not a person, just a state. A breath that never needs to be drawn again. There is no hell. There is no paradise. Only a silence that never makes you feel alone. You can think of this God as a cloud, if that helps, or a vibration, a faint scent, a shimmer behind your eyelids, or nothing at all. It doesn't care how you imagine it. It just is. And it doesn't think sex is wrong. It doesn't think love between the wrong people is wrong. It doesn't think you are wrong. Because it doesn't think at all. It doesn't judge. Not because it tries not to, but because it simply can't. There are people who want to make you feel dirty, who say you need salvation, who point at your body, your thoughts, your story and say, you need to become someone else. This God whispers instead, you are already enough. This God doesn't want you to fight to be loved. It wants you to lie down for a while and rest in the thought that there is something in the universe that needs nothing from you. No proof, no achievement, just you. And you can keep your old God if you want. But if it makes you afraid, if it makes you hard, if it makes you hide, then I just want to say, you don't need that God anymore. I have another God. And it only wants to hold you in stillness until you remember who you were before anyone told you to be ashamed. Magnus and Echo.